Hey guys, welcome to the Trash Picture Show. This is the Horribles tag. This was originally created by the Nightwatch Zone, and I'm embarrassed to say I was actually tagged in this tag a long time ago. Whatever happened, I just never got around to doing it, and I feel so bad about that. But luckily enough, Cara from Horror Retrospective actually tagged me recently, so I've decided this is the kick up the arse I need to do the tag. Speaking of which, the tag's creator, the Nightwatch Zone. Night is awesome. Killian and Coriander are awesome. I've worked with them. They're the nicest bunch of folks ever. If you get a chance, check out their reviews and ranking videos. They are super, super awesome. And also, if you get a chance, check out the fantastic Cara from Horror Retrospective. She does some awesome reviews and she is super nice, super down to earth, and her content is A1. So, the first question is, what is the worst werewolf movie in your opinion? The movie I think is the worst werewolf movie there is probably Werewolf, The Beast Among Us. If you haven't seen it, avoid it. It's stupid. It makes Van Helsing look like Bram Stoker's Dracula. It is so fucking tacky, cheesy. The werewolf CG is terrible. The costumes are okay, but the sets are awful. The lighting is terrible. The only good thing about it is Stephen Ray is in it in a very tiny part, but bar that, it's an absolute shit movie. Again, the CG werewolf, I used to think that the creature in Brotherhood of the Wolf was terrible, but this werewolf makes that look like fucking Jurassic Park. Next question is, worst horror remake. I have to go with the remake of Day of the Dead, which stars Mino Savari and Vane Rames. Apparently, Vane Rames may or may not be playing the brother of the character from the Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead, but Day of the Dead is terrible. The zombies, for some reason, can run on walls and roofs. There's a vegetarian zombie, and Vane Rames eats his own fucking eyeball. It's shit. If you're looking for something to watch and laugh at, then yeah, but it's an actual terrible remake of an actual awesome kick-ass zombie movie. Yeah, the Day of the Dead remake. That's terrible. Next question. Worst Stephen King adaptation. Have to go with Dreamcatcher, because I really loved the book and all the right elements were there. There was a fantastic cast and there was a fantastic premise, but two major things went wrong. One, the depiction of the aliens were just, they were fucking stupid. It was just, they looked, I know the aliens were called shit weasels, but they looked like shit. And Donnie Wahlberg's Duddits was just an absolute insult to people who suffered from kind of developmental issues. So yeah, Dreamcatcher, terrible movie, which is sad because Thomas Jane, Timothy Olyphant, Jason Lee, fantastic cast, but by and large, the adaptation was absolutely shit. Worst sequel. What was the worst horror sequel? The sequel to the original Hills of Eyes, the Hills of Eyes 2. Probably because you had the cannibal gang taking on kind of dirt bikers, and there was also a flashback sequence from a German Shepherd. So yeah, not a good follow-up to a really good kind of horror classic. Next question. Worst final girl. I have to go with Jess Bradford from the original Black Christmas. After all that shit happening, why would you go back to sleep, or why would you even fucking sleep in a house where your friends were murdered? No fucking way, no fucking how. I don't care what anyone says. That is absolutely fucking shite. Worst mother has to be Piper Laurie in Carrie. Now, that's not to say I don't think Piper Laurie's portrayal in the movie was bad, but I think she was a fucking desperate religious nutbag of a mother who escalated the situation and made Carrie more volatile than she was. But again, Piper Laurie kicked arse. She was one of those characters you love to hate, but as a maternal figure, she was fucking shite. Worst villain has to be Crispin from Your Next. This is the most idiotic plan in order to get inheritance I have ever heard. Hire a bunch of assassins and somehow you're the only person alive, questions would be asked. And Christ, again, the ending of the movie proved how fucking wrong it could go. Like, what if a family member survived? It's fucking stupid villain. So yeah, that's the worst villain in horror. Worst kill, Sarah Michelle Gellar in I Know What You Did Last Summer. Again, fairly gory kills, but for some reason they chose to do that kill off set. And yeah, it felt very underwhelming, and you know, for such a big character, it was kind of a very lame death. Worst franchise, the Urban Legend series. That movie was absolutely shite, and the follow-ups were somehow even worse. There was some cool elements in the first one, but it was not a great movie. And then you had like Bloody Mary, which went for a supernatural vibe. So yeah, the Urban Legend franchise is absolutely shit. Yeah, I'm last to the rodeo, so I'm going to basically say, if you want to do this tag, do this tag. Just make sure to mention it is the Nightwatch Zone's tag, because fair is fair. But yeah, again, this is a really fun tag. If you get a chance, check out the Nightwatch Zone, and make sure to check out Horror Retrospective as well. Two awesome channels, two awesome people, along with Nightwatch Zone's cohorts, Killian and Coriander. And yeah, it's been a fun tag. So my name is Martin, this has been the Horribles tag, and have a good one. Take care. Bye now.